So you must plant bamboo on the borders of your farm. Why? Because of this. Now, when you need a trellis, where do you go looking for wood, looking for material? You can get it right from your farm if you planted bamboo. So as we can see here, this trellis for creepers is made using bamboo, and here in this case, this wood, the slats are made using ice apple trees, because I think here they had a few ice apple trees that fell during the rains, and then they used that wood to make this trellis. But you can use bamboo as well here on top. So they've just made a trellis using bamboo GI wire. As you can see, this is a binding wire also, they call it. So GI wire, because it does not rust, so they've used GI wire, and they've just used this kind of a trellis system on top.
And they have nailed this on here and then tied it again to
if you nail it, then it offers a little more support, right? So you can make the raft separately, the one on top separately, and then just put that one. So you stake in all the pillars, you make the raft on the ground, because it's tougher to make it on top. So you make the raft very neatly on the ground, place it on this, like you'll have to take the measurements, and then once you place it on, then it's just a matter of putting the binding wires and tying this up. So this is actually a space where you can grow multiple plants at different layers. So as you can see, you have the creepers growing, the yard-long beans are growing there, and then you have the Chinese cabbage growing at the bottom. There are some amaranthus, wild amaranthus too. There are a bunch of different things.
There's a papaya tree there as well.
There's a papaya tree that's shooting out. I think this was like a volunteer species. So many different things. There is a snake god growing up here that will also go up on this part of the creeper. So at different levels. So using a trellis, you can make multiple layers of crops actually in the same space.
And what we would recommend is to have like a semi-permanent trellis area kind of inside the farm, where you can keep doing this over and over again.
Yeah, at least for 1 to 2 years you can do that, and then when you see the productivity going down, then you can shift the trellis to another part and let this land sort of regenerate itself.